Guys, could you please tell me your names?
Monique.
And I'm Aaron.
Shannon Donovan. Hannah Matthew.
I'm Jessica Weiss.
Coventry.
From San Francisco, actually.
San Francisco,
Yeah.
yes. As an athlete, what are your methods of training?
As in, what do I train? Like,
How do you
I
train?
train? Oh, swim practice, of course.
Yeah.
Usually 2 hours a day, sometimes 4 hours a day in the pool. Mornings and afternoons during the summer, 2 hours a day during school. So, yeah.
I guess I train 2 hours a night every night of the week, so it's a lot of hard sets, and it's just staying fit, staying in shape, working on good technique.
ICG is said to be created for youngsters to grasp other people's cultures. Would you say you've learned that through your experience?
I actually have. I actually mentioned that today, how it's really cool how so many different people come here, and not all of us really speak the same language, right?
Yeah.
But yet in the pool, we all understand what we're doing, and we all understand each other, and it's like an international language.
Yeah, she does.
Our sports.
I look up to Anime Pierce. She's a Canadian and a breaststroker.
Okay. What about you, Aaron?
I guess I like a Canadian swimmer named Brian Johns. He's a good IAMer, like individual medley, and he's a good butterflyer. And he's a positive role model.
Rebecca Adlington. She's 400 meter freestyle swimmer.
Probably my fellow swimmers here, actually, because they're really supportive and they're really great. Like, they're always there for me, and they're cheering for me. And they're fast, and I really love them a lot.
ทำไมถึงอยากจะมาเล่นกีฬาว่ายน้ำนี้แรงบันดาลใจอ่ะ
อยากว่ายน้ำเป็นแล้วพ่อก็สนับสนุน
She want to be a swimmer and her father want her to be the great swimmer.
Do you feel that Lanarkshire have been worthy to host these games?
Oh, yes, of course. It's really great. They did a really great job this year. I went to Athens 2 years ago, actually, and it was actually nicer here.
You competed in the previous games?
Yes, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been good. They've been hospitable and friendly, and the accommodations are right near the pool, so it's been good.
There's lots of friendly people in Scotland, so it's very exciting.
Yeah, that's the Scottish for you.
Yeah, we've met a lot of new people.
When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, born to a throne, stronger than Rome, but violent prone.
Okay, I'm Christina. I'm from Schweinfurt and it's in Germany. Yeah, I think it's a good experience. Yeah, and it's cool to be with other people from other countries. I train, twice in a week. Okay, and each training has a time of 1.5 hours or 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy
Smith.
Yes, Tommy Smith.
Yeah.
Now, you were a 1968 Olympian. Would that be in the ICG or regular Olympics?
That would be in the regular Olympics, 1968, Mexico City.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
Yeah. At that particular time, I held the world record in the 200 meters and the 400 meters. And the world record was 10 flat in 100 meters, and I ran 10.07. So, 7/100th of a second, I could have held the world record in the 1, 2, and 4.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, obviously you got very famous for this. Now, as most athletes do this, did you ever do any commercials?
No commercial, because I stood differently from those who did commercials. I was more political athlete than an athlete who ran for money. I didn't run for money.
You ran more for politics?
Well, actually, that in the 60s, which you know nothing about, was a very turbulent time in the world because of different equality issues, different social issues. So very politically motivated the 60s were. So this is why. This is the big reason why.
Now, what connection do you have to the team, you know, Oakland, California?
It's my team. It's the Tommy Smith Youth Initiative. And youth initiative meaning I use sports to magnify the need for athletes to become involved in education, in social awareness, in health, things of this sort, and the camaraderie around the world in terms of people. And I suppose that's why I brought all women and not men.
Please tell me your name.
My name is Darren Low. I'm the captain of the Singapore contingent. As you can see, they are really hyper. Yeah, we represent Singapore.
Do you think Lanarkshire is a good place to host the games?
Yeah, I think it's a good place. Just that maybe if there's a bigger spectators area.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My name is Thorsten Rasch and I'm coming from Germany and I'm the ICG president. It is very enjoyable and it gives me a great opportunity and chance to travel the world and to meet wonderful people all over the world. This is really something which I never dared to hope in my life. Nevertheless, there are sometimes moments which are not so happy because sometimes we have also, like in everyday life, some trouble with some people or there are conflicts, but 95% I really enjoy this job and it's a voluntary job, I get not paid and it makes a lot of fun. Just to tell you one small anecdote, one small story, a girl in our city, she took part twice in the children games and in her later career she succeeds to start in the Olympic Games. And at the end of her career, she was asked what was the most important moments in your sporting career and life. And she mentioned Olympic Games, what is sure. Yeah. And second, she said a very impressive start of her career was children games to compete on this level with young children from all over Europe. And these times we didn't have the whole world. But in your games especially we have so many different countries, all 5 continents, which is really a great way what we did from 1968 until today. Well, these are great games, and as long as I passed along the last 2 days to all the different venues, it was always brilliant to see the smiling faces of the children and the young boys and girls who really enjoyed. And it's a great sport of high quality, and it's all become through that we have the great help from the Lanarkshire people and from all the Scottish and the volunteers. It's really great stuff, and all the organizing committees did a really great job, and still we have 1 day, and hopefully we will have a similar excellent closing ceremony like we had with the opening.
Yeah, so do you think the game's been a good success so far?
Wonderful, really great, really amazing games.
My name's Janet, I'm a volunteer with the Children's Games, and I've been volunteering with transport. So what's happening is on Wednesday morning we were at Glasgow Airport at 5:30 to meet lots of planes coming in to get people off the plane and onto the right bus to take them to the right school. And last night we were at the opening ceremony doing the same thing, getting people off buses and getting them into stadium, and then the difficult part was getting them back in the right bus at the end to get them back on. So I'm volunteering through Rotary. We were asked to volunteer and help out, and we've had a great time. We've met loads of fantastic people from all over the world, and everyone's been so nice, and it's sunny today, so we're very, very happy. Volunteering for transport tomorrow and on Sunday night at the closing ceremony as well. So it's a fantastic opportunity.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. And nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
My name is Hannah Henriksen. I'm 13 years old. My name is Haley Martin. I'm 15 years old. My name is April. I'm 13 years old. I'm Zana and I'm 15 years old. I started volleyball probably about 3 years ago. And I got into it because one of my friends was really into it, and so she invited me to come to one of her practices.
Have you enjoyed your stay in Scotland?
It's been very cold. But
it's been very cold.
It's raining. The showers are interesting. It's cool because we just meet like a lot of new people and
like
have a lot of different accents.
The boys are nice.
It's really fun to talk to the boys who don't speak English and you try to communicate with them. It's funny, like translating to them.
Papal americano. Papal americano.
What's your name and your age?
I'm Moon Watson and I'm 15.
How long have you been playing badminton?
I first picked up a racket when I was 10.
How often do you train?
Depends, it can be 4 to 6 times a week.
Are you confident you could win, and what would it mean for you to win a gold medal?
Takes a bit out of you when you see some of the Asian countries, but if I won one, that would mean so much to me.
How do you think the games are going so far?
Well, we did well in our team event. We were unlucky not to get through. Though they look very good, very high standard, which is good.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing.
How long have you been playing? How long have you been doing judo?
About 8 years.
How often do you train?
Every single day, except for Sundays. Sometimes.
How do you think the games are going so far?
They're really good. So it's a good atmosphere and that.
Our primary goal for this week has been to ensure that all the young people here had a great time, both on and off the field of play.
Connex.